Here's a quick video of the modifications I made to the Duratrax 835E. Someone asked about the knuckle arms. I used the OFNA LX2e knuckle arms. Here's the mod for that. You can see how they move real smoothly. It has a lock nut on top, a lock nut on the bottom. I used the original Duratrax caster blocks. Had to Dremel out the back just slightly so I could get the drive shaft through. You can see how smoothly that moves. Had to turn one of the bushings upside down. You can see that here in the top to get it to fit so it would turn smoothly. So there's the mod for that. And I'll list the parts in the post and in the video. I added the OFNA Hyper 7 shocks, or just the shafts, and I put a 15mm rubber tube bumper block, if you can see that, to keep the shafts from hitting the bladder. So that's a bump stop. Bought that at Ace Hardware. Just some rubber tubing. Just the smallest tubing they have that the 3.5mm shaft will fit through. Now for the buggy itself. Here's the camera. I apologize for the mess the buggy's in. I've been running it in the dirt and wet grass, so it's pretty dirty right now. Everything's pretty much stock. All the gearing stock. I did have to change the servo and add a Solar D772 servo. Added the LX2 knuckle arms that I talked about earlier. The front shock shaft is bent. Still functions fine. I just let it remain bent. And that's about it. I added this. The hop up for the rear, the 2-degree hop up for the rear. I added that because the plastic one broke, and I did wreck it, so you may not really need that. Oh, and I think I may have added the metal hop up here, yeah, for the front. I also strapped down the ESC with zip ties. Two black zip ties, you can see here. And everything else is original parts. Oh, except the shock shafts. I've changed all the OFNA shock shafts out in the rear. This also has the bumper block. You can't see it. The other rear shaft is everything's OFNA shafts on the shocks. I changed out all the shocks. Just this part, the shaft part, and added 15mm bumper blocks to every shock. I also had to lower the droop because these shocks are a little longer and they will push this down too far, so I had to lower the droop back down to about 1.5 inches of clearance. That made it a little more durable. I've not bent these shock shafts or broken anything since these upgrades in about 20 packs at least. Never had to change anything out in a long time. So there you go. I hope that was helpful.